Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Emmerdale's Billy and Dawn to reach breaking point in baby Evan plot. Emmerdale's Billy and Dawn Fletcher struggle to cope with baby Evan's illness next week. The couple are facing a long and emotional journey ahead following the news that their young son has leukemia. Next week, Billy starts to crumble as the pressure of juggling his various commitments becomes too much. Billy is a state manager at Home Farm and launched a new personal training business shortly before Evan's diagnosis. As well as work and financial issues to worry about, Billy has to balance hospital visits alongside the needs of Lucas and Clemmy. He feels pulled in all directions as the pressure grows. Meanwhile, Dawn becomes exhausted and stressed at the hospital. In one particularly difficult moment, she even blames her past mistakes with drugs for Evan's condition. Billy tries to support Dawn, but he worries that his best isn't good enough for her. He ends up breaking down in the hospital corridor. Dawn's father will Taylor witnesses the couple's crisis. He encourages Dawn to go home and reconcile with Billy, but will she? Jay Consul, who plays Billy, recently told us, "I think it's really important if you're going to tell a story like this, you have to actually understand it from both aspects. I've got children myself. To actually go through that with a child and then see how it affects your personal lives and your relationships, everything does change. You do need to pay respect to the people who are going through this, day in, day out. A lot of people that have children who have got leukemia will have ups and downs throughout. They'll get rid of it and then it may come back 2 or 3 years later and you're having to resort back to the same thing, in and out of hospital. It does take a toll. I think it's important to have stories that focus on the ones that are involved, the support that you're getting, how you're unsupported at certain times, how you find the positive outcomes in certain negative moments. You want to be able to portray that on screen as realistically as possible so people can relate to it as close as they can possibly do. We requested that we wanted to have case studies and speak to people, not just the charity, to understand the fundamentals of this type of leukemia and what parents have gone through and the stresses. It's just understanding it properly, because there's no point in doing a story if you're not going to dive fully into it and understand it properly. Emmerdale airs these scenes on Monday, May 20th.